would pay fast enough. You talk too much shit, but don't back it up. Shoot on deck if you're trying to get bagged up. It's broken boy, bitch, I don't need to throw rags up. I put that on my mama. Hot tech sipping, got me sweating like a sauna. Acting like a bitch where you fuck with the drama. It's only 2 pops, little boy, then you were gonna. Yeah, broken, goated up. Pop my cape and run it up. Make that bag, I'ma give it to my mom. At the end of the day, that's the only one I got. She's holding up a gun to the codeine. Shawty said she know me, she don't know me. Limousine riding, pulled up in a Corvette, that's a perfect whip to die in. She say she love me, but I know the bitch rolling up a climb to the codeine. Shawty said she know me, she don't know me. Limousine riding, pulled up in a Corvette, that's a perfect whip to die in. She say she love me, but I know the bitch lying. Heavyweight, heavyweight, yeah, big body, Lexus, Bentley, ex-bitch want me. Heavyweight, yeah, big body, Lexus, Bentley, ex-bitch want me. How you let a pump boy get this big? I ran it up, bitch, I'm Canadian, I'm good with the sticks. I'm 5'5", but little boy still a midget to me. It's cause I'm running shit, little bitch, I made it to the big league, yeah. Broken, goated up, pop my cape and run it up. Make that bag, I'ma give it to my mom. At the end of the day, that's the only one I got. She's holding up a gun to the codeine. Shawty said she know me, she don't know me. Limousine riding, pulled up in a Corvette, that's a perfect whip to die in. She say she love me, but I know the bitch rolling up a.
Yo, what's up guys? Today I'll be showing y'all my settings, so let's get into it. So I play full screen because it's just the one you use to get the best FPS, and then 1920 by 1080 because even though I use stretch res, I don't have the thing that can change it, so I just leave it on that. And the stretch res I play is 1720 by 1080. I play unlimited frame because I see whenever I cap it, my game starts to stutter more, so I just have it unlimited. And then brightness 100%, user interface 1x, and I use Trident 05 because I like how bright it is and I like the colors. 3D resolution 100%, view distance near, everything else off, and then texture is high because it's proven that it gives you the highest FPS. And then VSync off because I never used it and I don't want to turn it on. Motion blur, like in performance mode, just defaults these stuff, so I guess I have motion blur on. And then show FPS on because I just want to see how many frames I have. Rendering mode is that because it's just the god one because it gets better input delay, more frames, and it's just better overall. Even though if the textures look bad, I feel like performance is better than that. And then here I play NA East, and then toggle sprint off because it's pointless. Sprint by default on because it's just the best setting. And then sprint cancels reload off, auto open doors on because if you ever mess up an edit and make a door, it doesn't stop your movement, you can just keep on going. I've had these off like for a long time, so I don't turn them off. This just default. Here's these. You should have all of these on because with the new feature of like the no pre-edits, it's kind of good because you can never pre-edit if you switch to your weapons and pack. And then these are the rest. Record replay is off because if you have them on, it takes up more FPS. HUD scale 70%, just preference. All of these default, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll just copy them. And then I play 800 DPI 10%, 31. I spent a long time trying to figure like a good sense for me, and I just figured out like 10% is a really good sense. It's not high, not low, and 31 just personal preference. And then these are the same thing. Controller, even though I never play controller, sometimes I do. Here's what I use. Controller auto run on, build immediately on. The whole time the least amount, 0.1. Vibration off because it's distracting for me. And then build mode and edit mode is 2 point. Look to 42% or ADS 10%. That linear 100%. Left stick 7%. I have a controller that's really old, so I have a lot of drift. And then that audio's basic. Even my sound effects volume is low because I don't like how loud the game is sometimes, so I just lower it. Quality high, off, background audio off, visualize sound effects off because I don't like how it takes up stuff on my screen and just makes my clips look bad. Voice chat on, this is pretty basic. License audio I have play because I don't really stream, so I don't have to worry about like DMCA strikes, copyright strikes, and all that. So yeah, let's get into this. For like my build, my move forward is pretty standard: WASD, spacebar, sprint. Don't have it binded because of sprint by default. Auto run preference, I have it on 6. Crouch preference, I have it on left control. Fire, left standard, whatever it comes with, left mouse, right mouse. Reload R. Use F and mouse wheel up, so whenever I 50-51 someone, I can have a better chance of getting the weapon. Harvesting tool, middle mouse button, because of just like clicking in for it. And then standard 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for 5 I have Z, so I can hit it with my thumb or my pinky or whatever. Crouch while building, left control. And then wall I have Q. And if you're just beginning, don't use Q. Use either your mouse button, your top mouse button, or your bottom mouse button, because those are the most optimal. And I'll put up like a tier list of the best ones right here. And so now for my floor, I use X. And if you want to know the most optimal, it's either C or V, because you can hit those with your thumb really easily. And I also have a tier list of those up here right now. And then for stairs I use E, not optimal. You should probably use your other mouse button, or you could probably use C or V, preference, whichever one you like better. The tier list will be up here. And then roof 5C, most people have it on left shift as an optimal bind, or if you're not using a wall or stairs on a mouse bind, you just put it on your mouse bind. Trap standard T, place building left mouse, repair G, R, change building material R. And for my building edit, like it's like different than a lot of people because I use it on my mouse button, because I feel like I just have more control of my edits. And I also have mouse wheel down to take advantage of scroll wheel reset. And then crouch while editing, left control, preference, select building standard. Reset building edit is right mouse button, also mouse wheel down to again take advantage of scroll wheel reset, which is the best feature for mouse and keyboard players. And then yeah, the rest is pretty standard, like default I'm pretty sure, except I changed a few, so he's just all of them.
And I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million.
And so yeah, that's all it from, here's my controller, just go through them real quick. And yeah, so that kind of wraps up all my settings. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Now I'm gonna play some clips of me using these settings, and so yeah, peace out.